All right, YouTube. It's been a while since I made a video, and I just want to kind of talk about what's been going on with this meeting between the president and Xi Jinping. As you know, he's currently there in China, and they're playing little dance and tune of death. Playing mastermind games. But it appears that the mask is falling off, and Xi Jinping has already, in a very subtle way, threatened the United States and the president about the issue with Taiwan. That, as they like to put it, because they have a very unique way how they talk in China. They use a very, very weird way of threatening you without threatening you, kind of way. Basically saying, do not get involved. We're going to invade Taiwan regardless. So I have said this in many comments that I have put in YouTube throughout many different videos, and as well here in my channel, that this war with China is inevitable. Guys, we're talking about two different ideologies, two different ways of thinking, and if any of you out there actually believe that this is going to be any kind of a good meeting that is going to lead to anything, all is doing is kind of a test in the waters. They're getting a feeling for what is going to happen. Okay, there will be no negotiations, there will be no agreement. Okay, China is hell-bent in taking territorial waters from the Philippines, South Korea. They're fighting with Japan, taking islands that belong to China. They are basically, overfishing. They are building islands everywhere. They're doing all this stuff. They are doing cyber attacks. They are, trying to get into our infrastructure here in the United States. They're trying to mess with the power grid, the water grid, everything grid. And if any of you actually believe that this is going to go away, it won't. It is happening as we speak right now. Okay? So for those of you who actually believe that this this little powwow is going to get anywhere, the only thing is going to actually get a feel for what's going on. And I'm going to tell you all also, do not get concerned with what President Trump says. The man is very good at bluffing. He's very good at, playing cards. And he knows how to play dumb. And he knows what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. Okay? He understands the mentality of the Chinese people. Or at least the communist people. Okay? As for some of you who might actually think that China might have the firepower to actually do anything, I'm going to tell you right now, they don't. Their equipment has been proven 100% not only in Venezuela, but also in Iran, okay? That is worthless, okay? They have zero exports of any of their equipment because people know it's junk, okay? And the mere fact that we went in there and kind of put a stop to the Strait of Hormuz, and no ship is coming in, no ship is coming out from Iran, that tells you that we don't even have to fire a shot, because all the oil is coming from Iran, and all we have to do is starve them to death. Right now, China is dealing with natural disasters, okay? They are dealing with droughts. They're eating gutter food and gutter oil, okay? They have months worth of emergency fuel supply left in the country, okay? They have diseases everywhere. People are losing their mind. They're even now to the point where the Chinese are removing the passports of their citizens so they don't travel, okay? So all we have to do is, whether it is on the Strait of Hormuz or anywhere else in these 7 oceans in this planet, any ship that is bound to China All we had to just put a torpedo on that sucker and goes down to the water. And if by any chance China does use any other cyber capabilities to interfere with the population here in the United States, I will remind you of something. The Three Gorges Dam, I think it's called Three Gorges Dam in China, that thing is falling apart. Okay? I'm surprised that it still hasn't flooded half of the damn country. All we have to do is put a couple of missiles down the freaking dam, and half of the country is done. It's flooded. So for the Chinese to be acting stupid, thinking that they're going to be able to do anything to harm the United States, you will not. You're not going to do it. Okay? All I can tell you with this is the following. Regardless of what's happening, this war is coming. It makes no difference. Okay? It's coming. China is about to implode. All their hundreds and hundreds of warships are now, basically, they're going to become just floating tubs. Because they're not going to have enough oil to maintain maritime operations. Okay? Their military equipment is crap. Their aircraft carriers can only go as far as a fuel tank can take them. That's it. And half of them, the 1 or 2, 3 that they had to be followed by tugboats because they break down. And they had to be close to the coast or China. So if by any chance that aircraft carrier breaks down, their planes can redirect and go to the mainland in China. You don't have to take my word for it. You just have to go look it up. They don't have anything. Okay, they don't have the firepower nor the means to do anything. Okay, their military is being gutted from the inside out due to corruption, missiles with water, weapons that don't fire, rounds of ammunition that keyhole within 5 feet. Okay, and for those of you who do not know that, look it up. Okay, keyholing for the ammunition, go look it up. Okay, the weapons are garbage. They don't have any kind of logistics for the military. I mean, it is a disaster. Yeah, that will create some damage. Yeah, there will be a firefight. But I'm telling you right now, that firefight is coming. And it's not going to be anything like what you or most people believe. China does not have the power to influence the United States in any way. Okay? Now, I know that the president is a bit of a pragmatist, but I'm going to tell you right now, if it was me, I would basically cut off any business with China. Do not buy anything. Do not sell anything. Period. I will remove every single exchange student from here. I will remove every single scientist that they have over here with a visa. I mean, look what's been going on. They've been literally been caught trying to bring in diseases and stuff to kill our agriculture. They are running, marijuana farms all over the United States. There's an issue with the fentanyl. I know that there is one image and one face that is being put for the public out there, but they're aware. And to be honest with you, China will not stop until they get the whole world under their power. That's how greedy they are. There will be no change. There will be no negotiation. There will be only one way, and it's going to be the hard way. So what I'm going to say to you all, do not get concerned with this meeting. Do not think for a minute the president's being weak. We know what's going on. We are aware. Okay, and we have more than one way to actually skin a cat on this business. All we have to do is just starve them to death. No oil. Nothing will move. And we can do it. Okay? What that means to you is, yeah, we're going to have a little bit more hardship here in the United States. We're going to have to deal with a lot of stuff that, we're dealing now through Iran. And I'm telling you right now, guys, if we don't deal with this issue when President Trump is in office, you're going to have Russia, Iran, North Korea, and China all of that little 4-click, they will create a lot of damage. And all you have to do is just start removing parts of the equation, and they all fall apart. They cannot do it on their own. Okay? There was an incident not too long ago, which just came out in the news, that apparently there was a cargo ship that was sank that had two nuclear reactors that were bound to North Korea from Russia. Now, those nuclear reactors were not active because it's just a reactor. You have to have the other components to install it, activate it, and have the materials to get it to work. But the actual operational nuclear reactor was at least two of them, for what the news are saying. There were two of them inside that boat. Either we sank it or somebody sank the ship. They're not going to get them. So, for those of you who think that we can actually wiggle our way out of this situation through diplomacy, I'm telling you right now, megalomaniacs, killers, and psychopaths they don't understand this language. They only understand one language, in the language of violence. They took power through violence. That's the only language they understand. Moral of the story is, make your preparations, get ready, get what you need to get. I believe that Xi Jinping has 1 year left to do anything, okay, with Taiwan. That gives you a year to get ready. Get your shit together. Because China right now is falling apart at the seams in many, many different levels. Militarily, socially, economically, okay? It is really, really bad. And they're not going to have enough time to do anything. So whatever time they have now, they have until 2027. After that, we don't know what's going to happen. And then there's the issue with who's coming next as the president. That's also the scary part here in the United States. We don't know what kind of weaklings we're going to get in the White House that will basically bend over and take a 2x4 without no Vaseline. Okay? So, for the rest of you, be ready. This is just basically the president testing the waters. Okay? Let them talk. Let them say whatever they got to say. That don't mean nothing. It's all bullshit. Okay? It's all bullshit. China is hell-bent in destroying this country. And that's not going to change. There's only one way to fix the problem. Get rid of the CCP. Anyways, I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to keep, seeing things, keeping an eye on things. If anything comes, mind that I should maybe have a little conversation about it, I will say it, but be ready because this war is coming, whether you like it or not. We are on May? You have them to December. Okay? Get your ass together. This is Andy with my neck of the woods. See you guys around.